November the 13th, and we kind of traveled around. We've been to the far west. We've been to the northeast. We've been to the deep south, and it just feels good that we got a win. And the thing that we've been really emphasizing this week is defense, and I thought we did a much better job defensively, keeping them in front of us and making them score over top. So I got to give our defense credit, and because we played a hungry basketball team that really came after a home win.
You have to like the way Ray, your son, is progressing, and maybe he's a little more comfortable, his aggressiveness, and maybe his leadership is coming to fore.
Well, I think, Tom, I think that, he's preparing, he's learning from these experiences, having gone on the road, and, carrying over. When you have the ball as much as he does, we kind of rely on him to make, some plays and good decisions for us. And, it's what you do. He's a freshman, but, playing that position, you can't play like a freshman. And he made some big plays for us. And I guess I have to say enough free throws to extend the lead. He's got to do a better job at the free throw line.
Whole team must have to do a better job at the free throw line. It's been said over and over again, but it seems like it's, one guy misses one, another guy misses one, and it just seems to, carry on like a disease.
Well, you know what, Tom, I thought it was in stretches where, you got to get stops and you got to get, rebounds. We got stops in the initial stop. We gave up some second shots, and but you got to get those boards, and you have to push through, fatigue. And I think that's what we're seeing with the young team. You have to play hard, and we played extremely hard, today. It was a physical game. It was a war by both teams, and you can look at the guys fouling out, and it just feels good. I'm really happy for our guys to get a win. We've talked about taking care of the ball on the road, and I think this is the lowest number of turnovers that we've had on the road, and we needed all those possessions.
Chase Simon, was he ill?
Yes.
Flu or?
You know what? It's a I would say flu-like,
flu-like
symptoms. I would say Mike would give you an accurate.
Do you expect him back for Central?
You know what? I would like to think so, but he was assigned to 48 hours of rest, and we're going to follow the doctor's orders.
Coach, with Chase out tonight and Eli playing limited minutes with foul trouble, looked like Ray was right from the beginning of the game even looking for a shot a lot more aggressively than he has in other games. Just talk about him sort of this season and in the game today picking his spots to look for a shot and look for his team.
Well, once we got the word that Chase was going to be out, and it was it was late yesterday, we said guys have to step up. And that's what's a team, and that's the thing about what we teach is team. It's team play, and we're a team, and it's another opportunity for other people. And I thought that Evan Brunsma gave us a tremendous lift and played with confidence, as a freshman that first half. Played with some poise, played with some confidence, made some plays, made some baskets, been in the right spot. He gave us a big lift.
Coach, Holman tonight didn't start. Do you look for him to be coming off the bench the rest of the year, or is that just a one-time deal?
You know what? I think it's something that he can work himself back in, into the lineup. He's, on both ends of the floor, he's just, he's our most valuable player. And, so we've got finals this week, and we'll work to get things back in order.
How about the series with Eastern? It's now over with. Is that something that you want to pursue down the road and rekindle the series?
Yeah, you know what? I think that Ramsey, we talked about that even before the game. Is something that we'd like to get worked out.
Just talk about the effort from Brandon Baljeet tonight, and just where he ranks amongst some of the better players you've seen this season.
He's just a warrior. I mean, he can score on the outside. He scores around the basket. He's putting the ball on the floor. I mean, he's a load. And he's a first-team All-MAC player, and he'll be in contention for MAC Player of the Year.
Coach, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, Eli's foul troubles have to be a concern, especially with your lack of depth. And it seems like when he does get foul trouble, he seems to play like a different player too.
He does.
He's tentative.
Yeah. I still think that he's still learning the game, and playing. He's just something that he's got to work through. I mean, because we need him on the floor. I think he'll get there.
You've played 4 different MAC teams now. Can you assess where Eastern fits into the MAC and your thoughts on their style of play versus a team like Akron, or just some of the differences between?
Well, I think that with Eastern, I mean, you look at us; they're young like us, but I think that when you look at their schedule and where they played, I mean, people don't understand when you got a young team and you're going around the country and you're playing away from home. You know how fragile their psyche is. They've got a good team. They know it. They've got a go-to guy, and with that, they'll be able to contend on their side of the division just like they did last year. I'm sure they're not going to panic about anything, and they'll be fine.
You talked about your defense. Marcus is really doing a nice job underneath, blocking shots, becoming more active.
He is a factor, and that's with our youth and experience on the perimeter. I think that we put him in a lot of rotations, and the thing about it, I mean, he responds. He responds with his effort and his energy, and he's the one player on our team right now that has really just improved each and every game. He's improved each and every game into what we saw today. He was just a huge force for us down the stretch.
You had those big blocks down the stretch too, with Baljeet.
No, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Ray.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck, Ray. Okay.